When I say this episode was full of nothing but fights, it's like when I watch these TV shows, I be taking notes for y'all, so I know like I remember what to talk about. But like it was just fight after fight after fight after fight after fight, and I'm like, so we just talking about rumbling today. I mean, there's a little mini clips where there's some other stuff happening, but it's just fighting. Sorry. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Tea Time / review recap. We're talking about Erica Mena's episode 3 of 2 Ways with Erica Mena. Y'all, I'm catching up. I am. It'd be taking me a minute to watch them and then do the review, but I'm catching up. I promise before Sunday, I'm going to be on time for that new episode drop. But before we get into it, hi, my name's Noea, and thanks for checking me out. Alright, so last episode ended with Savion. I'm going to try to like use their little nicknames, but if I don't remember, it's going to be their real name. So last episode ended with Coochie Breaker and Piped Piper fighting. And so like I said, I figured he was the one who slit that eye. And so, you know, the get out, and he slit that eye. And Savion is just like, he don't want to fight no more. But then Piped Piper, see, look at Savion. Piped Piper is just wanting to go at it. And it gets to the point in the interview or in the episode that he even says his pride was hurt. And you can, now that you can tell, but I do like how Aaron was just like, I lost, I did, because that is the place where they have their mixer. So people was coming in and like everybody was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? But truthfully, if I fought and blood is leaking, skin has been split, I'm gonna be hot, but like, you could whip my ass. Like, I got it. I know. I now know you are an opponent of mine that can literally whip my ass. So I'm just not gonna fight no more. I'm gonna be prideful, not prideful, but like my pride gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be sick that I now have a scar, and every time I look in the mirror, I'm gonna have to remember I got my whooped. But I'm not gonna. And maybe it's different for guys. Well, no, girls we want to get they lick back too. But me, if I know you whip my, unless it was a reason like I was drunk or sorry, y'all, I'm gonna be one of them girls because this ponytail. But if there was a reason like I was drunk or like there was a reason as to why I got my whooped, that's the only reason why you got that one up on me, then yeah, we're gonna see about it again. But if I know you truthfully whooped my ass, you won. You got it. And then again, I don't know why girls be like throwing themselves into guys' drama, but I think it was Selena who was like, that's what you keep trying to hit a woman. And if she's talking about herself, I don't know what she's talking about because he's never tried to hit her. But if he's talking about Bria, then okay, I get it. But yeah, if she's talking about herself, I don't know. Girl, mind your business, please, and let these men handle what they gotta handle. As people walk into the mixer, and this is what I'm talking about when I don't even know what's going on, because people walk in to sit down and get ready to mingle and, you know, wait for Erica to get in. But Pee-wee, and like Pee-wee's talking about he's a little irritated, and then I think I looked down at my phone to write something. I look up and now he's arguing with Gangsta Bae, and I'm like, what just transpired? And so I did hear her say, someone said like, excuse me. He's like, you're excused. And so he's basically saying that's kind of like rude the way you said it. And yeah, I mean, people's tone can definitely be taken, not taken out of context, but because you said it how you said it, and you could have said it better. And so he just was like, girl, excuse me, like, what are you talking about? I politely said excuse me so I can walk by. And so they're going at it, and obviously she's not going to fight him. He's not going to put his hands on her. So he definitely said, who gonna run this fade for her? One of y'all, who gonna run this fade for her? And Trophy D is the one who, you know, steps up. He says that he looked at him. So he was like, the fact that you looked at me, like, now you asking for it. And so kudos to Trophy D for stepping up for the ladies, because there has been a lot of arguments between male and female. Usually it's Piped Piper and a female. But like and she says like maybe there's some stuff that happening behind the camera. But like they is arguing a lot with these girls. But they know they can't hit them and the girl ain't gonna hit them. So, you know, Trophy D steps up to the plate, and I don't think he got his behind whooped, but somehow he is not leaking, but somehow some blood is showing, some skin has been ripped, and they were fighting by this like dresser, so maybe he hit his head on there or something like that. I don't know, but they go at it, and I'm just like, okay, Piper in the back still trying to get at it with Coochie Breaker, but then that they separate. So when they separated, now Gangsta Bae is now cussing at Mr. Thang, and I'm just like, what's happening now? And I keep telling y'all Mr. Thang was gonna be the messy boots, and so he doesn't say what Pee-wee said, which is somebody take this favor. They just kind of die down, and then Pee Wee and Trophy D in the back. They fight again. And I was like, okay, what happened? And so they get at it again. Again, I don't have any winners or losers for their fight. They kind of just, I don't know. It just didn't give, oh, he took over the fight. He won for real. So, you know, they just fighting. And then they stop. But then, as I keep saying, Piper is not done with Coochie Breaker. He just keeps saying, I need that. I need that. And then Coochie Breaker's like, I'm not, he's sitting down, chilling as if he didn't, one, as if he didn't just fight. And two, he is not phased. He's like, we stay at the same hotel. You're literally 3 doors down from me. Like, we can get it in when we need to get it in. I'm not fighting here. And so, respect it. Because Erica already said she don't want y'all in here fighting. So, Piper ain't having it. He's like, I need to get my lip back. I need to get my hip back, lip back, all that. And I just don't like the fact, like, me, I'm never going to, like, embarrass myself or look crazy in front of people. Like, I'm not going to keep begging somebody to fight me if they're going to fight me. And not saying Coochie Breaker is afraid of Piper. But, like, he ain't going to fight right now. He ain't going to fight right now. I'm going to keep woofing and waffing, and still nothing's going to happen. So I'm going to go collect my thoughts, fix my cut, and I guess sit in my anger. Unless he finna just run up on him, but yeah. So now the fights are finally kind of calming down. People, you know, they get sick. But then Coochie Lips confronts Mr. Thang about him, you know, saying that everybody's effing in the hotel. Macy Boots has been saying he's finding out everybody in rooms having you know what, doing you know what. And so he says in his little confession, he was like, I don't know if anybody's having, you know, sex, but I heard it could be a possibility. So I ran with it. Messy. So he was the one who was over there telling, sorry y'all, I'm going to chill on this ponytail I am. But it be feeling good hitting my back, hitting the back of my neck. But I'm a chill on ponytail, I'm gonna try. But he said it, he was like, yes, he didn't say he was being messy, but he was like, yeah, I ran with it because why not? He says he's trying to get everybody that's not here for Erica out the house, but you know, we always got that one Messy Boots. He's throwing names on it, so he said Pee Wee and Piper, which I'm confused because Piper is Aaron, right? And he was the one that was saying Coochie Breaker was doing a do. But Mr. Thang is saying it's Pee Wee and Piper. So maybe he getting the name mixed up, or maybe he getting the name mixed up because that don't make no sense. But Pee Wee is like, I don't know what you're talking about. I put they fight. Who is they? I don't know. I know Mr. Thang fights. So he does fight somebody. So I'm gonna put while I'm talking right now, you guys are probably watching the clip of him fighting somebody. And again, y'all, it's just so many fights. I'm like, dang, okay. Better than baddies. Kind of, because they do not be breaking up these fights, y'all. Like, they will fight until the brink of death. And I'm just like, is nobody gonna break these up? And of course, this is a dating show, so no one expects everybody to be fighting like this. But at this point, this is episode 3, y'all should probably have some security around. Okay? Because as y'all see, these people get down. And they don't stop. But whoever that fight was is now done, and Erica walks in. Baby, when I say Erica ignited something in Piper. He said Erica came in, I'm trying to show out now. He literally runs, jumps over the couch, pushes the hell out of Cat and Dog just to try to get to Coochie Breaker. He don't get him, like, but they don't fight. Like, he either moves out the way or he like pushes him or something like that. Security stops him. Something happens to where it don't happen. But the way he launched Cat and Dog, I'm like, you're doing too much now. He was like, I'm finna show out for my baby girl. For someone who keeps saying she don't like fighting, and for you to think fighting is a way to show out for her is crazy work, and it's giving very much television. But yeah, that was a failed mission. And then Cat and Dog just sitting on the couch, sitting on the floor, waiting for somebody to help her pick her up. But I'd have been pissed. Like, you knocked me to hell down. And I thought he was going to fight her the way he did it, but nah, he was going for Coochie Breaker. And then Erica, again, don't like fighting, so she's over here confused. She walked in to her mixer, blood on the floor, people's eyes slit, people sweating, people ripped shirts is off, and she's like, what the hell is going on? And I'd be the same way. Honestly, I'd probably walk in there, do my little yelling, and walk out. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time with y'all because what is going on? But, and she first started yelling at Piper because, like, what the hell is you doing? Like, you literally have to, like, you're doing too much. What's going on? And so he starts explaining how new character, Willy Wonka. Out his mouth said that he's over there touching the coochies. And, Willy Wonka's like, what? What? And again, Messy Boots was over here planting bugs and was trying to see who can catch it. And a few of them caught it, I guess. But there's just no one knows if anyone's lying. Like, they start to say that, because then he also brings up Coochie Breaker. He was like, nah, never went up to the room. They just came at me and said I'm a content person, and they were YouTubers, so they was making YouTube videos in the lobby. So she's like, oh, you friendly? And I think he says yes. But that's the same situation with Willy Wonka. He was like, they recognized me from TikTok, making content or whatever. I don't know if he was making content, but he was probably taking pictures with them. But basically, they both was being friendly about the TikTok content stuff. And she's like, if y'all here for me, why y'all in other spaces make some TikToks? Like, if you're trying to be TikTok famous, get off the show and go make a TikTok on the street. And I get that. Again, I don't know why. Well, because she separated them from the hotel and the house because of fights. They thought the men's energy was too much getting on to the girls, but they still don't live there, and they still fighting. I would have just kept them in the house. I don't know, just to get like the real feel of like the dating show scene and all that. But hey, you giving them to a hotel, no cameras, they in their own will at freaking 1 o'clock at night. It's opening the doors for a lot of possibilities. I don't know. She goes and talks to Pee Wee. And so she's talking about, you need to be befriending these people, not fighting them, because I need you to be my ear. Huh? I told y'all this man look and sound like a YN. And they don't be snitching. And he literally said that in his confessional. He was like, I'll let her know what she want to hear, but I don't think I'm for this role, or this ain't my job. And I knew he was going to, like, I was literally watching and paying attention to see if he was even going to say yes to that. Because I'm like, that don't even seem like his demeanor. Mr. Thing, yes, you can tell him to put your ear to the wall, snitch and listen to everybody. But him, it wasn't giving. And he even said, he was like, I'm not the man for that. I'm not going to be checking for no niggas. And for this to be checking for myself. But if she want to hear me say yes, hey, whatever. And I don't think I don't want to be that person either. Like, I'm just not messy. And I don't care about them like that. I care about whoever I'm fighting for love for, but I don't need to be I don't need to be pillow talking. I don't need to be airing out people's business for someone to fall in love with me. So you gonna pick me because you want me. And they gonna fall off because they're not meant to be. She talks to Piper again, and she's just like, she hears a lot. It's her show. She hears a lot of what's going on. Why I say it like that? She hears a lot of what's going on, and Piper, he be yapping too much. She was like, I want to believe whatever you be saying, but like, it's just basically too many stories. Like, you just have to calm down. And so he's like, all right, I'll just leave. But she really does believe that Piper has just like been hurt, and she's like, for you to really scream and like act like this towards females, you can tell like a female really hurt your heart. So she really does want to like get to know him. So while she's talking to him, she's just like, Erica does get a little loud. Like, she sounds like she's getting emotional like this. And he said this, he's like, oh, this is a little deeper. Like, it ruffled his little feathers. He's like, oh yeah, what did he say? It's bigger than TV. So he calms down. He's like, I'm gonna stay for you, Puka Steen. And so this is when she like officially ends it. She was like, all the guys, y'all can go. I want to get to know my ladies. And then she lets Trophy D stay because he stood up for Gangsta Bae. Which, again, I applaud him for that, because none of the others stood up. And yeah, I get it, you're here for Eric and Mena, but at the end of the day, like, if you're, I don't know, because everybody's not a fighter, but like, and I'm not saying guys have to fight girls' battles, because girls do be getting themselves into some sticky situations. But I don't know, the fact that Trophy D did it, it's just like, I mess with it too. So she's getting to know the girls. What I say about all these fights? Getting to know the girls. Just asking like who's fighting who, blah, 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 blah. So Coochie Lips surprisingly got a problem with Selena. Which is not surprisingly, because again, I already told y'all, is this girl bi, or like, does she only like guys and she's just here to be here because she has a name and it gets viewers? I don't know. But she's basically saying Selena's not here for you. It's in her name, the gorilla, like she's here for the all that. And so while they're arguing, while they're arguing, Selena says, shut me up. And then Coochie Lips like, okay. Like, that's an indicator for her to, okay, I will. And so she went over there and she whooped her down. Selena already said she's not a fighter when she was fighting with, what's her name? I don't know, but Brei. I don't ever Bree, I don't know. Forgot her name, but when she was fighting with her, she was saying, I'm not a fighter. But Coochie Lips whooped her down. Sorry, Pookie stings, but y'all, I'm not a fighter, but like I've gotten to the point to where I wanted to put my hands on somebody, but like you have to make me very, very angry. Like I myself say I have anger problems because I mean I be getting hot, but I make sure I don't get hot because I know if I get hot I might be like out. But I don't know. This is a lot of fighting. Like, damn. Man, I ain't had no popcorn. The mixer is done. Now it's another scene, and it's Migos, Coochie Lips, and Cat and Dog. So they're in there just talking about how everybody feels about their name. They love it. They love it. They love it. They're trying to figure out like who they think is going home. Of course, they want Piper, but then they're talking about how his face looks like Martin. Y'all know the episode when his face is just really swollen. Yeah, that's what Aaron's looking like walking around the house. So they also said Mr. Thang, and I wouldn't be surprised only because everybody don't like messy. Like sometimes it's good to hear it, but like sometimes it's too much, and sometimes you might not like it. And so him. And they also said because he's lying like about the whole people having sex in a hotel and that whole dilemma. They're like, he might need to head out. Now it's Jason, Lamar, Savion, and Trophy D. Again, I know I said some nicknames, I know I said some real names, but they now talking about it. And Messy Boots, Mr. Thang's basically saying, like in his confessional, like, I'm not going to tell him my plan, of course, and I'm trying to get all y'all out, but I'll tell y'all a little bit. I'll tell y'all what y'all need to know, basically. Because his real plan is he is here to get everybody out. Again, he wants to win Erica's heart and all that. So yeah, he's going to be listening, he's going to be snitching, it's going to be messy, because he's going to make sure all them people is out. And so he was talking to Savion, and he was just like, what I seen was you get a number, but I never really seen you do anything after that. And that's what happens in the real life. You see one part, you don't see the ending, you make up your own ending, and now it's a up story that never happened. So I need people just to, if you don't see everything, just don't say nothing. And if you have a question, just ask. Or if it's not even your business, mind yours. Maybe that might be the best advice for everybody. But they're also talking about who they think they should go home. Everybody thinks a guy is going home. Besides, I think it's Mr. Thang. He thinks it's a girl, but everybody's like, nah. One of these niggas is going home, and I agree because y'all are doing too much. Okay, now this is the part where Piper, he's talking about his pride. He started crying. He started doing the most. I'm just like, oh my God. And he still wants to fight Coochie Breaker. I don't know why I'm going back and forth. He still wants to fight Coochie Breaker. He's just like, bring him down now, bring him down now. And so, y'all, okay. I love when a guy's in tune with his emotions. He can cry. He lets it out. You know, guys ain't always got to be tough. We know you got some tears in there. We know you need to let it out. But when he was in that confessional, and he was just going like everywhere, I'm just like, what's going on?
Nigga, I get him up with any nigga on this earth, bro. I swear to God, I never been no coward. I'm in this position that I'm in right now is because I'm in pursuit of love. You're traveling through the desert, a sandy storm, but you're never gonna make it to the promised land. My motherfucking pride is hurt.
But hey, let it all out. Say what you need to say. I applaud you for not being embarrassed crying on national television or, you know, holding it all in. Because Pee-wee was like, that's my bro. I ain't gonna let him get jumped. But I mean, you did get jumped, and you might want to sit down. But hey, he said his pride hurt. He ain't scared to say his pride is hurt, and he want his lick back now. Now we're at the eliminations. Bambi and what's her name? Her show, Erica, they look good. I'm like, okay, I love Bambi. Like, she is so pretty. I don't know about nothing about her past and like that's not too much, but I like her face, like her outfit. She eats, and again, I talk on my face. She be talking on her face every single time, and I'm rocking with her. Her first statement is viewers and ratchet men. Mrs. Thang does not like that, but she's just like, y'all not acting like gentlemen and ladies, and I agree because y'all are fighting every second. I'm just like, I probably want to call y'all or ratchet men, but I'd be like, hey y'all, or something like that. But elimination is here. First people she pulls up, and I guess like it's how she's doing is like the first four is her favorite, so they get to go sit on the couch, and then everybody else just go back to her thing. But it is Trophy D, Piper, Master Cheeks, and Gangsta Bae. First thing she says about Trophy D is the same thing I've been saying this whole video, is that he stood up for the ladies. Like, again, applaud to you, clap up for you, because we love that. So he gets his chain. She talks about, this ain't in order either, but Gangsta Bae, she feels like she's quiet. She's cute though, like she's attracted to her, but she feels like she could, you know, do a little more for standing up for her. Like, show me your personality. Ooh, personality. girl. But yeah, she gets her chain. Master Cheeks, she really likes her. She's like, I keep telling you, like, or not telling her, but she was like, you were the first person like I was attracted to. And she let that girl. And she let me in. She kept rubbing on her little booty. But she does not like how she jumped in bed with another woman, which I do not get when she says that. That girl did not jump in that bed saying, I want to sleep with you. She jumped in that bed saying it's mine, not realizing someone else is saying the same thing. And then they're fighting. Yes, I do understand, girl, you did too much fighting over that bed. But she wasn't fighting to sleep in the, I don't know what she be reading when she say that, but that's her only thing. She's like, don't ever do that again. And Piper, our favorite, she loves how he rides for her, but he just does it a little too much. He a little too extra. So she's like, just pipe it down a little bit, but keep the energy for me, but pipe down the energy for everybody else, which I agree. I don't think he crashes out, but I personally feel like he be crashing out over valid things sometimes, but do he need to crash out as hard? I don't think so. But hey, we will see how the rest of this season goes. And so she does say something about everybody, I believe, or like, she didn't really say something about everybody, but she like makes a comment and she's like, are you here for Erica Mena? So I'm not gonna go through every single person, but there is some people that stood out with her statements for them. Selena D, she is afraid that she's not here for her and that she only wants to be, which again, I don't know. I probably would have sent her home. I probably wouldn't have accepted her invitation to the show, but that's her. Mr. Thang, she feels like he's hiding things. I don't know what necessarily he could be hiding. She did already mention that she feels like he not a virgin for real, but I would have said you're messy, but her thing is that he's hiding something, so hey, who knows. Cat Dog, she didn't say nothing about her, but the fact, Erica, what's it called? Erica's over there meowing. The Cat Dog over there barking and Bambi over there looking, and I was just like, okay, but there's that. And so they get to the last three. So it's Migos, and I'm very much surprised Coochie Breaker was down there, and then Deacon O. So she says she loves a God-fearing man, asks Deacon O to pray for them. Prays is a good prayer, and then he gets his chain, so he's good to stay. It's down to Migos and Coochie Breaker. So I heard a snippet on the like next on, but I thought they were talking about Savion, but they was talking about Migos. Migos might have a girlfriend that she's living with. Y'all know these shows, people be lying on their application talking about I'm single. But she says that ain't true. And then Savion's problem is he's just too friendly. And I don't like a friendly. I don't know. Me neither. Like, don't be on all these girl faces. Like, you do not have to talk to everybody. Say hi. Wave sometimes and then just walk away. Smiling all extra hard in the face, doing too much. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. And it be the guys that know they look good too. I'm like, yeah. Anyway. But she ends up giving a chain to Migos. So I'm just like, oh, Coochie Breaker going home. If I would honestly pick a friendly person over me thinking somebody's already in a relationship. Because again, people are liars. So he not lying and saying he not friendly. She could be lying and saying she's not living with her girlfriend now. But then Erica's like, I didn't have a chain because you're supposed to be going home, but I'm giving you another chance. So Bambi's like, what? So he stays. She's just saying, stop being so friendly, and there's no real elimination. That does break Aaron's heart that what's his name stays. So like after like she leaves, now he's throwing it. He threw the chain on the ground, and everybody's like, ooh, okay. And so, like always, since the episode's already aired and I am catching up on all these episodes, I don't really need to go into the next on yet because, again, y'all probably already seen it. I don't know who be watching my videos if y'all haven't seen the show and y'all watching it with me. But if y'all already watching it, y'all still watching my TV show. I don't know why I'm calling this TV shows. My episodes, my YouTube, I rock with y'all. Rock with y'all heavy. But that is the end of episode 3 of 2 Ways with Erica Mena. When will I watch episode 4? Tonight. And I'll do my edits. Or I'll do my, what's it called? Yeah, what am I do? My notes. Dang, I'll do my notes. And then I'm going to try record tomorrow morning. I'm going to try. Get this out to y'all tomorrow as well. Because we have to catch up. What is it? Episode 4, and I think they have 6. So I got 2 more. 2 more to end this Friday? Yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to do it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And like I always say, bye friends. We locked in. Peace. And no, I don't think I stopped moving my ponytail. Sorry.